Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? It is time to start our day. It is time to work and play. Hello everybody, how are you? Hi everyone, and welcome to our last Monday morning circle time together. We are going to be finishing our circle times because you know what? We have been through all of the letters of the alphabet. And we're going to go back and look at them today, and we're going to look at a couple of new numbers and talk one more time about our shape and our color for the month that we're in. So, what month are we in? Anybody remember? This is the month called April. There it is, April. April. And we are moving quickly through this month. Today is already the 19th day. Look at that. It's the 19th day, and we're talking about the number 19. I love it when things work out like that. Today is the 19th day of April, and it is Monday. And we are going to talk about these two numbers, the number 19 and the number 20. We'll come back to those in a second. So if today is the 19th day of April, what day of the week did we say it was? Monday. Let's sing our Days of the Week song one last time. You ready? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. You remember what they are? There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 All right, one last time. Today is Monday, April 19th, and our year stayed the same. It is still the year 2021, and our season is still the season of spring. And the weather can be all over the place in spring, and it sure has been, hasn't it? Like I said, we are talking about the numbers 19 and 21. 19 is our last number that starts with the number 1 and has a second number alongside of it. Then we get to move up to a whole new round. Let's talk about that. So 19, like I said, it starts with the number 1, and it has a number 9 standing right next door to it, and that says 19. Well, after you're done with 19, you get to a whole new group, and this group starts with a 2. It has a 2 and a 0 standing next to it. We call that word 20. Now here's the cool thing once you get to 20. If you already know how to count from 1 to 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know how to count in the 20s because all you say is 21, 22, 23. You're still saying 1, 2, 3, 4, but you're just putting that 20 in front of it. So once you know how to get to 20, you can keep going all the way to 29. In a few minutes, we'll come back and we'll practice writing the 19 and the 20, and we'll look at 19 objects and 20 objects of something. First, let's talk about our color this month. You know what it is, right back here. It's the color purple, and this is the word purple. And our shape this month has been the shape of the diamond, and there's the word diamond. Did anybody make a kite and go out and fly one? I've seen a lot of kites flying in the sky lately. There's been a lot of perfect winds for it. Not too much, not too little, just enough to get your kite up in the sky. It's pretty cool. This year, we have been through the entire alphabet together. We practiced writing our letters. We practiced saying the sounds. We found objects that started with those letters, and we learned the sign language for them. Here is a poster that has all the sign language letters on it. So before we go back and look at my ABC book together, let's take a quick look at this poster, this chart, and see if you can do the ABCs with me with your hands. Remember, sign language is using our hands to talk for people whose ears can't hear. So let's start. You ready? Put your hand up. We're going to try to go through this together. It goes A, let me do it this way for you. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. I have trouble with this one. P, Q, let's go this way. Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, my fingers don't open properly, Y, and Z. Now we know our sign language ABCs. Next time, won't you sign along with me? We also spent some time putting this together. You guys helped me every week get my ABC journal done. Did you work on one too? If you didn't, you can still print this off and do one on your own. On each page, like I said, we said what the letter was, we practiced writing it, and we found something that started with that letter. So now we have our own book. If you did this with me, you have your own ABC book. Let's read mine together. The front cover of my book says My ABC Journal, and it's got all the different letters on there. That was the cover of my book. Inside is my A page. A is for apple. B is for baby. C is for cat. So D has to be for dog. E is for eggs. F is for flowers. G is for gum. H is for heart, and H is for hair. I is for Instapot. J is for Jill. K is for Kiss. That's a Hershey Kiss wrapper. K is for kiss. L is for ladies. We did this at Christmas time, and these were 9 ladies dancing from a Christmas song. M is for Molly. That's my kitty. N is for, look at the size of this picture. We're going to have to open this one up. N is for Nellie. That's another one of my kitties. O is for oranges. P is for pizza. Q is for Q-tip. R is for ranch dressing. S was for stickers. T for tomatoes. U is for umbrella. You might be using them around this time of year a lot. V for vegetables. W for waffle or waffle iron. Yum, yum waffles. X was for x-ray. Remember, that was a picture from inside our body. That one was a hand. Y for yarn. And finally, our last letter, Z, was for zebra. So again, if you did not do that with me, it's not too late. You can go do that anytime. You can print this off the internet. The link will be on there for you. You can print it up and you can make your own ABC book just like we made one together. Thank you guys so much for helping me put that together this year. It was so much fun to do that with you. We have also been doing our number pages, so let's work on our last 2 numbers that we have together. Let's pull them over and see what they were again. Do you remember? Right back there, 19, and it's the 19th day of the month. So we have number 19, and then we'll do number 20. We've talked about this a lot. When you are talking about the teen numbers, 13, 14, 15, all those, and 11 and 12, and even 10, you always start with a 1 first, and then you put the next number next door to it, and they should be close to each other, side by side. So we're on our last teen number, we're on 19, so we start with the 1. So I'm going to trace it. I'm going to put my marker right here. I'm going to go up, down, and across. Then I practice the 9 part. We haven't done this one for a while. 9 is a circle up high, and then at the back side of the circle, a straight line down. So I'm going to put it at the top, like I do. I'm going to circle around, go back up to the top. I'm going to keep my pencil on the paper. I don't take it off, and I draw a straight line down. There's 19. So now I'm going to come next door to the lines here, and I'm going to practice writing it. I'm going to get rid of this extra part on the 1, and I'm just going to do my straight line down. So I start at the top line, straight line down, and I have my 1. Then in this, between the top line and the dotted line, that's where I'm going to put my circle. Then outside of it, I'm going to come and I'm going to draw my straight line down to the bottom line. So I start at the top line, go to the dotted line, and bounce back up to make a circle. Then I come straight down to the bottom line, and that says 19. Let's do it one more time. You ready? Straight line down for the 1. I'm going to stay between the top and the dotted from my circle, around, and then I go straight down to the bottom line to say 19. I have a big 19 to show you. You ready? Put a little glue on here. I found the number 19 somewhere in a newspaper. Look at, this is a big one. A 1 and a 9 standing right next to each other. I'm going to put them on there. Now I need your help on this one. We're going to count out 19 star stickers to put on our paper. You ready? Let's see if I can get these to cooperate with me and come off nicely. Let's start with, when we start counting, we always start with the number. My stickers don't want to come off. There we go. 1. 2. 3. I wonder if I'll have enough room for 19. What do you guys think? What's your prediction? Well, I have enough room for 19. 4. I did not choose good stickers for this, did I, guys? These are not coming off nicely. 5, 6, come on, stickers. 7, 8, 9. We have 9 down. That means we have 10 left to go. 9, 10, 11. Getting closer. These are really tough ones. 12. Do you ever have trouble peeling stickers off? Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not. These are not. 13. We have 6 left to go. 14. And then I might have you guys recount with me. 15, because this is taking so long, I'm afraid I might have made a mistake. So I think we'll have to recount them. 17, how many left? If we have 17, how many are left to get to 19? 18, one more, and we are at 19, I think. Should we check just to be sure? I think we better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, well, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's a really, really good thing we double checked. We can't have 18 stickers on our 19 page. There we go, 19. Finally, thank you guys for being patient with me. 19 stickers. All right, we are gonna do our last number. Are you ready? The number 20. Now this one, just like the other one, has something that comes before it. There's 2 digits standing side by side, but instead of a 1 here, now we have a 2. We've moved up to our 2s. So to make our 2, we put it at the tip, we go up and around, slide down the slide, and then go across. Is that a circle, the 0? It's not really, is it? It's more of an oval. That means it's longer than a circle. So we start at the top, we come down to the bottom, bounce back up, and close off our oval to make a 0. On our lines, we don't start at the top line for the 2. We start between the dotted line and the top line. Put our pencils down, go up and bounce off, slide down, and go across. To make the 0 again, it's an oval. You start at the top, go all the way down to the bottom, bounce back up, and close it off. You ready to try that again? Remember, we start in between, and we go up to the top, bounce, slide, and go across. To make the 0, we start at the top, down to the bottom, and bounce back up. And that's 20. That's a really big number, isn't it? 20 is a lot of things. Now, I have a number 20, and then again, I've got something I'm going to show you that you're going to help me out just a little bit with. We're going to count it before we put it on. Okay, number 20 is up there, our last number together. I found a picture of a bicycle in a magazine, and this picture was teaching me about bikes and how they work, but I noticed that in this picture, on this wheel, these things here, these spokes, they call these wires that go from the middle of the bike here out to the tire are called spokes. I started counting them because it looked like it would be enough, and I discovered that there are 20 of them. You ready to count with me? Let's start right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I said, I need 20 something, so that's perfect. So in a second, we're going to cut that out. We're going to put it on our 20 page. But I want to show you another way that you can count to 20. Did you notice that each of these spokes are grouped together in 2s? There's 2 here, 2 here, 2, 2. Each one of them is a group of 2. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we can count a little faster if we count the groups of 2s. So instead of saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to just do the 2 part. 2, 4, 6, 8. When we do the 2 parts, let's see if we get to 20. You ready? Each one is a group of 2, so I'm going to skip count. I'm going to skip the 1, 3, 5, 7. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. It's a little faster to count that way. That's called skip counting. You can do it other ways too. You could skip count by 3s, by 4s, by anything, but we're going to practice with our 2s. Let's do it one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Made our counting a little faster, which is good because the 19 took us so long, didn't it? So now I'm going to actually cut this out of my magazine. Let's talk about scissors one last time together. When you hold your scissors, you put 2 fingers on the bottom, your thumb goes up on top, you open the mouth and you go chop, chop, chop. And this extra hand, he has a job to do too. He's our steering wheel hand. He holds the paper and he turns it like the steering wheel so my scissors can just go around. Now you guys, before you cut anything out of a magazine or anywhere, make sure you ask your grown-up that it's okay to cut it out of there. This is my magazine and I know it's okay with me, so I'm going to go ahead and cut. So I'm going to go around, and instead of turning my scissor arm, I'm going to turn my steering wheel arm, and it's going to help me. See how it turns? It helps me go around this circle that I'm cutting out. The bicycle wheel is in the shape of a circle. Now I have to switch up a little bit here. Switch my steering wheel hand around a little bit. And voila, I have my 20 spokes ready to put on my 20 paper. Some glue. Put my 20 spokes on there. And I have done all of my number pages. I've now done all my ABC pages and all of my number pages. So it's time to say goodbye for our morning circle times. This week, when we leave, I'd like you to go practice writing your 19s and your 20s. And if you have not printed off the books yet, that's okay. You can print those off and fill them in, or you could just on any piece of paper practice writing your letters. Remember, you can always trace them first, just using your finger. You can trace them in a bag of flour, if that's okay with your grown-up, in a sealed bag of paint. You can trace them in sand, in beans. There's all kinds of fun ways you could practice writing your letters. You could use a pencil, you could use a Q-tip, you could use a feather, if you had a feather, the bottom of a feather. What creative ways can you do to go practice writing your numbers and your letters? Go try that today and have some fun with it. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining me.